Hi, myself Dr. Anju Shukla. I'm a life coach, I'm a behavioral analyst, I'm an NLP coach and a practitioner. So we have been talking about building relationship, and in this we have been talking about building trust in a relationship. So we have understood that building trust is not easy, right? It takes good amount of time and patience. But believe me, something is a little more difficult than building trust, and that is rebuilding trust. Yes, you heard it right. Rebuilding trust simply means that somebody has lost trust on the very first phase, something has happened. Or probably we have lost trust because once we trusted somebody and the person broke our trust. So now what we are doing is we are trying to rebuild that trust. So basically what is happening here is the person is on a negative phase of a distrust. Now we have to bring that person to a neutral phase and then upgrade it to a positive, that is a trustworthy relationship. So rebuilding trust is difficult than building trust from scratch, right? And also that it's not impossible for sure, though it requires a little more patience and a little more efforts, but yes, it is possible, right? We just need to take care of few things while we are working on building trust again. The very first thing we can do is just start it afresh and communicate to your partner that yes, you are into it, you are willing to work this out, as far as your relationship is concerned. So be very open about it, that you are there to work and make this relationship a success. The second is, if in case you have broken the trust of your partner, you need to accept it. You can be apologetic about it, and you can literally plan that in future this is something which is not going to be repeated for sure. You need to assure your partner this. Also, you can make sure that now onwards you are going to have a very open and transparent communication with your partner. There are not going to be any secrets, there are not going to be any insecurities between both of you. So you need to be openly communicating to your partner. Also, you need to spend more time to understand and create good memories so that you are able to leave behind the old memories, which literally spoiled your relationship. Also, you need to ensure that if you commit something, you are able to fulfill it. So in case you have any doubts that you cannot fulfill the commitment, so better don't commit. So it literally means that you are walking the talk. If you say something, do it. If you cannot do it, don't say. So you are supposed to be even more consistent with your behavior. It simply means that if you say sorry and if you've done a mistake, the sorry literally is not a word. It means a changed behavior. If you have said sorry once, you need not repeat that again. If you do that, it means that your sorry has got no meaning. So be consistent in your behavior. Also that you need to listen a little more empathetically. When I say listen empathetically, means that you just don't hear what your partner is saying, but you are literally feeling that whatever your partner is saying, because there is a lot of things which are not said but meant. So do you tend to understand what is not said? It is very important, right? Everything is not expressed, but you need to read between the lines or between the words to understand what your partner really means, whenever he or she is saying something. See, rebuilding trust also involves you knowing about yourself. Basically, you need to be more self-aware as and when time passes. So being self-aware simply means that do you tend to understand your emotions? Do you tend to understand your insecurities? Do you tend to understand your fears? Because this is going to tell you about your own behavior. It may happen that a lot of times there is no issue, there is no conflict, but your own interpretation of the things may spoil the relations. So self-awareness is again very important if you want to rebuild trust, because this will help you to understand your own behavior, and your own behavior will enable you to build a better relationship, because you then know that your behavior may be resulting in some of the issues which literally don't exist, but yes, your perception or your mindset is something which is ultimately leading to all these issues. So self awareness is again very important. Apart from this, as I said initially, that rebuilding trust requires a lot of patience, right? It's not impossible, but yes, a lot of patience is something which is a must here.